Okay, so I always like to make sure I'm the best version of myself that I can be. So sometimes I'll put out this little small suggestion box here. I'll let people put things in it. I try to tell people, let's be serious about it. Don't put things like, oh, Drew, I like your hair, or Drew, you're tall. Okay, that's not what it's about. More about having real things, what things we can really work on. So here we go. Let's see what we've got. Drew, you smell nice. Oh, why? Thank you. I do. Let's see what else we got here. Drew, sometimes I think your sarcasm is just a guise for seeking the approval of others. Okay, let's not. That was probably Kyle. That's not important. Let's just skip that one. Drew, sometimes I wonder if you're dangerously addicted to the Hallmark channel. Okay, yeah, so there was a time where this was a problem. But, everybody has their ups and downs. Sometimes I help old ladies cross the street, or I buy too many boxes of Girl Scout cookies, or I pet too many dogs. Okay, so sue me. But yes, yeah, I had a lot of time from school off, so I had a lot of time to myself with nothing to do. I think it was Moses in the Bible that said, idle hands are the devil's toolbox or something like that while he was in the belly of the whale. The details aren't important. But yes, I would sit in front of the TV, just mesmerized, glued for hours on end, mesmerized, watching movie after movie. And it got to the point where I was really confused between what was my life and what was a Hallmark movie. Got to the point where I would just get on random trains hoping to run into ex-lovers. I started looking for Danny Glover everywhere I went, never found him, so that was a big waste of time. Started looking for small towns to live in. I started hating big cities, looking for little towns, places called like Sugar Grove and Candy Hollow. They exist. Prices of living are ridiculous. I even started wearing sweaters with scarves and massive amounts of hair gel. Sometimes I wondered if I was a widow. I had to think about that pretty deeply. I started assuming the world only had white people in it. I'd wander through airports for hours trying to spill coffee on beautiful women and hope that a coincidence might happen, as they say. And I even started expecting every old man I walked by on the street to offer me some kind of colloquiality to me. It wasn't until I proposed to a lady in a movie theater only an hour after meeting her that I realized that she said no, by the way. It wasn't until she said no that I realized I wasn't living a Hallmark movie. It was my real life, and it was nothing like a Hallmark movie at all. So I had to do some serious soul searching, but it came out that I realized I was becoming very superficial, and now that I've recovered, I would say I'm only a little official. As I look back at the whole incident, I try to find, what was the root of the problem, what was the cause, and it was because I had time off of school that I got into this. So if there were a moral of the story, which there doesn't have to be in every story, take the tortoise and the hare for example. If there was a moral of the story, I guess it would be don't go to college, because then you can't have breaks and you can't get addicted to Hallmark movies and end up proposing in a movie theater and getting slapped. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. And that's my Hallmark movie confession.